A number of players kind of went with him, but we'll start to see stability in a lot of these fights. And we're looking now at Midi in a fight against, it looks like Crackdanell on the outside of this. Oh, okay, unfortunate for him. Salty Springs is free for Midi, and this might be the key to his success. At 112 points right now in 5th place. It's never been this quiet for me where I've actually gotten a chance to take a look at all the things in Caddy Corner that worry me greatly. The robot factory. But no, seriously, where's Kit? Nanolite is at the bridge. Rox came off of Caddy and now is back against the wall against Rox, who definitely shouldn't have that many materials and already wasted so much of that harpoon. We saw him go down earlier out of Slurpy Swamps to rotate outside of zone. Now Nanolite in the fights, he will clean it up, but does take a little bit of damage to the hands of Rox. And all that time that Caddy has been wasting, okay, it is, there it is. The surprise is gone. Cool Penguin had it all along. And they won't engage. This early game, too early for them right now. They just want position. They just want to get all the loot that they can before going for the surge bases and the rotations.
Man, this NA Benji is always in an early game fight. Definitely looking like an NA type of player. Less Benji. But he's got the setups that the GOAT does. Missing the shots though.
Benji wasn't made in a day, bro. He wasn't made in a day. Okay, there's a little bit showing off. And Debo now on top of that roof. Very difficult. No trades at all for him. And Benji somehow, some way, finds his way in an advantageous position. Advantageous is correct as he wins the fight. And that's his first points of the day. Now finding some footing, hopefully out of Retail Row. Avery, 120 points. He's in first. And in a fight against one of the best West players, it's Ladies Man on the other side of the wall.
And he gets absolutely rejected, swiped left on with that crash pad. And now Avery is just looking for a way to buy some time. I was gonna say to shield up, but he's got none, so he needs to land a big shot here. Ladies Man still trying to come through with those pickup lines, but oh, almost gets dropped down to his doom. It's all good. Avery, though, stuck in a really hot spot. He's gonna have the bills there for the big block, but gets a trade that wasn't really good for him at all. He's trying to edit out, had the position for a big headshot, but
oh, that's gotta feel bad for our first place right now. And also,
if he gets in trouble though, that bottomless chug jug will be able to save his skin. And right now he has a position on Baka. He's gonna line up the shots, land just one. And he doesn't know that the shield's actually cracked. I think Baka just has 1 HP left of shields. So Caleb will actually move along. Rightfully so though. Zone is catching up. I'm also getting lost. But now he's stuck. It's a bridge fight.
What is this from Baka right now? He's on the back of some stairs and Caleb will go in with a crash pad. The opportunity was like completely given to he had a path forward. The player who was in front of him stopped what he was doing. He was firing upon him. There was a little bit of lobby spray, but wow. 9
minutes of peppers, one already ticking. He's at that pocket chunk spot, actually choosing to drop it. I don't know what he picked up. It might have been crash pads because he's moving over to a fight, but it's RPG. Okay, making Furious Polo. 3 different players, only 1 rocket though for Storm.
Saw Furious in a fight in Slurpy the last time in a position like this. Macon is already low, but Polu is the one who goes down. RPG might have slipped through. 40R Storm, I think, fired that off at Furious. Yes!
Oh!
Furious is down, and all the loot is now 40R Storms. And potential for him to get another Elim against Macon, which would be crucial too. Don't forget, these guys are fighting off spawn.
The Temple's here again. We saw him in semifinals. He was playing so well. Another player on Epic's wall, but it's feared. This man knows exactly when to take fights, when to disengage. So a good person to base up the side for Epic Whale.
Oh man, I love this from Epic Whale. Gets the quick tag and realizes that the lobby is certainly going to focus him, and he stays on the side there. He does not have to worry about that at all. But still from down below, Fired is getting involved in great affairs. How does he get out of this right now? Because look at this line of players in the bottom right of the screen. Of course, you can see it on the wide shot on the left side right there. 5 players in a chain. He's gonna dive the box. Oh no. Susumu, a dire mistake. You might have needed that, but on a player like Epic Whale who's looking at you, who has a shotgun ready and prepared and charging up, it's not the situation. Another one goes down on the side. Hands of Clutch ZG. And don't forget, given the fact that half of this zone is off the water, it's gonna bounce back west, almost certainly in a good position here if it does bounce up to that southwest. It is gonna get revealed in the 3 seconds, so we'll have to see where that actually ends up. Epic Whale, it's centered pretty much up north in the other side of congestion, and he's already looking at how to do this. Keep an eye on the wide right now for all the players that you want to be performing right now. Macon, Tatai up in this game. Bucky's still up too. Fired has made it here. So has Mark. Agers. There's Turtle Tavern in towards the middle. And then here's the other side of the zone.
And the Storm Surge bell has rung. Everything's locked in and everyone's going crazy for beams box to box. This is the last chance people really have for box fights until they have to move and fight against these long range beamers like Izo. Like Midi up top and Epic Whale too. Cool Penguin is right there too, right beside 40R Storm again. These guys are boxed up in the same place.
All the caddy players
in the same hands, yeah.
They literally rotate next to each other every single time because they spend so much time with the mythic spot, with the vault and all that. Now the rotation off the side of this, everybody who stayed for the time. Look at Epic Whale, he's gone. Ooh, what a shot from Izo and a fire. Yes, it counts. And now the crash pads, no, it's a launch pad. Perfect. That's the saving grace. He's gonna get in. No, maybe not. Maybe I called it too soon. He's gone out the air. And it's Daniel who picks him up. Epic Whale, meanwhile, has made it through without spending any mobility whatsoever. The big problem from him is the materials. 51 builds going to this 5th zone. He's gonna have to find something, but we know he can. We know he's capable, and he's going for it. Inside this box, yes, he's in. There it is. Moni down again. And Epic Whale has gotten all the way back up to 118 builds. Problem solved.
Moni's like the end game loot llama for the top 10 each game, going down, giving full refreshes to the people who take control of games. But let's talk about control right now. Trix is someone who has a high ground position. Frappi, don't count him out. Top 3 in almost every single West competition. Is by himself on builds that no one's even near. He gets to make decisions all on his own. Decides to do what he wants to do next. Knifer and Legendian are there, box to box. P-God is looking really healthy in the fray of everyone's builds. I'm most worried though for Quinn, Bucky, Newell, Assault. These guys in low ground, a place which you cannot predict what goes down and what happens. Macon's there with no shields.
I think a big opportunity here for Epic Whale, given the fact that 6 zone bounces behind him, and I think he might have the opportunity to stay on a mid-ground layer in this game. Every other time we've seen him down low ground, trying to find anything, scrappy play and ending up falling. Here's another Elam, yes, the knockdown from a diagonal box, the spacing, so well known for Epic Whale. Another one too, now up to 5 Elams, and he found a launch pad and all of that. 148 points now. Epic Whale is starting to turn on in this 3rd game.
I'm getting word from production that Epic Whale has heat-seeking bullets in his charged shotgun, and he is not stopping, and he is not running out. Crash pads put down. He was looking bad before, but he's only ramping up now. 5 eliminations, mid-ground layer. P got ahead of him. A huge hurdle to climb. Penguin, though, is chilling. He's got that shockwave launcher. He could be the doom. He could be chaos that Epic Whale does not expect.
But within chaos, Epic Whale has found something working for him. Up on height, he reconnects. Now looking at the front side, it bounces back, but not all the way down on the coast. Epic Whale is going to try to make a cheap tarp over and reconnects again. But there it is. There's some crash pads, and you know the threat is looming. Where is the shockwave launcher? Where is Cool Penguin, who's going to be the biggest threat against Epic Whale's reign up on height?
He's still holding it down, but Mats was starting to run low. Just 500 to 600 total. Midi and Trix are fighting for spots all the way to the front. P-God is stuck in the middle with a nanolite box fight. Zumba is once again 2nd height. Will he fight again? Degen bounces all the way forward, but it's Epic Whale still with 3 crash pads, still in control. Getting taken over now by Nanolite. Does he have the launcher? Who knows? Bucky is taking out Assault again. 6th place knocks out 7th. Bucky has everything in his hands to control low, but Epic is still near height. 2 different POVs on the right side of your screen. Epic is looking for the next shot. Degen protecting himself. Nano right behind him. There's a shockwave launcher. Yes, indeed, it's on Nanolite. He can win the game.
And Epic Will actually fought back for it. He got it back so quickly. Nanolite, though, now has completely launched it over. Epic Will takes a little bit of damage, but thankfully finds a spot. He's still going to pressure on height. Still going to pressure against Kit's shockwave launcher and getting so many tags on this, too. He's still up here. Nano has fallen all the way. No, he's all the way back up. And Epic Will, again, has to start dropping down, but so high up. And how does he fall?
Believe, Epic Will, believe you can do it. You've blocked so many down now. Just one more crash pad. He tries for some shots all the way up top, but Nano doesn't budge. He's box to box again, though. Tracking his prey on low. He's barging in. Epic Will, does he find the shot? Yes! He's seeking once again, and he gets mats to defend himself, but just barely. Just 10 left. He gets a little bit more loot, but just 20 HP. Can Epic Will do it? Box to box with Zumba. Knifer gets the first shot. He's just trying to find a way to get through all these hard mat fills. Finally taken out, though, by Mr. Chris. Now Bucky is our last saving hope from mid-game. Can he stop Nanolite up top with a shockwave launcher?
And don't forget, Nanolite was starting to crawl up the standings too. 98 points before this began, and given that Epic Will fell in 11th, Nanolite could take the lead over Avery and everybody else at the top of the leaderboard right now. Bucky, box. Oh, he's got P-God in a box. A dangerous player, but he will start to add it through. But now taking zone damage too. There's the Siphon. No floppers available for that, and another crash pad through. He's got to get in, and he does. All the way bounces in, maybe on a mid-ground layer. Nanolite's still up ahead. 3 players are going to have to fight on low ground. Bucky against 1. Yes, and now against Legetian. This is going to take some time to work through.
Now Nanolite's just been waiting, listening, watching for all this going down. He's trying to shoot shockwave launchers down below. He's got double-digit rockets. Bucky gets Legendian out, but is it enough? He has no white health anymore, has to get his shields back up, and Nanolite is still just raining down these balls of fury that just will shoot Bucky straight out of the storm. These shockwave launcher nades, so hard to protect against. Bucky has the materials to survive, but for how long? It's going down to the final seconds. A 1v1, Bucky gets the shot out. Nano falling down below, but it's not going to be enough to get Nano on the low ground. Bucky running out of health, 1 more HP. Nice job, Nanolite. Good win overall.
Obviously, the 2 names that I just listed there, it's Epic Whale in first and Nanolite in second now. Middy's going to be holding 3rd place right there with Who Fishy in 4th and Noel in 5th. But man, is that a stacked top 20 right there, Shyo.